Hello. Hello. Oh, wait. Audio, wait. 1 second. Oh. Audio unwidge now. I should be nice and loud in your ear. Directly in your ear hole. Porg. Nice. I just wokage. I just did the wokage. Porg. Wait. Meowsic. Oh, this is gonna be the vibes for today. The vibes for today. Oh dear. I just realized something. Stream elements. Streaming tools, my overlays, edit, unhide. Come on, reload. Chat. Reload. Okay, wait, I forget it. Oh, wait. That's because I forgot to click save. There we go. There we go. Animations have happened. The chat is now animated and looks a lot better. I'm currently eating cereal. Munch. Munch. Right. Let's get right. So I wanted to write more of my law yesterday during work. I go on break. Firstly, I only got an hour instead of the normal hour and a half that I usually have. And also, I was the person at work who got the shortest break, right? One of the two got an hour. One other girl got 2 hours. Another girl got an hour and a half. No, 2.5 hours. And another girl started late in the afternoon, so she didn't get a break. Kinda unfair. Anyways. In my break, I start writing. I write 300 words. Before the kitchen porter starts to lecture me on respiration and how the mitochondria works. He was like he has a degree in biology, but he didn't know that I knew it. And the reason he started talking about it is because he drinks or eats ungodly amounts of sugar. Like worrying amounts. He has like his glass of tea, which I fill up with hot water for him. And then he puts 2.5 tablespoons of just sugar in it. And I'll have a good like 5, no more, maybe 8 glasses of tea in a day. So that is 20 tablespoons of sugar. 20 tablespoons of sugar. But he was like, oh, I don't need to worry about it because I do exercise. You only need to worry about it if you don't do exercise. And so he was like, because when you exercise, sugar's broken down in the cell, and then little does he know, I know that, like, the whole process and how it works. There's this thing called the Krebs cycle, in which there are these little things called Krebs, and they jump on bicycles and they cycle. No. The Krebs cycle is this massive breaking down of glucose, and it like starts off, it like first breaks glucose into like pyruvate using phosphate ions. And then it produces ATP. And yeah, it's very pog, because, well, mainly because we wouldn't be alive without it, but you know, still very pog. Right. Where am I going? Not to the abyss, that is for sure. Right. Where is it? VTuber stream. There we go. Pog. I found it. I found what I've found what I'm looking for. Pog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to have to like make up some bits. Because I know what I want, right? I know what I want to happen. I just haven't written it yet. Right. I'll recap here on part 1 as well. And then we'll go into part 2. Volume down. Although I couldn't put my finger on it, something changed that night. And since then, odd things have begun to occur more frequently. I can't tell if I just didn't notice them before, or they're new. But back to the story. So, the next morning, I found myself in a hospital bed, sitting in this grimy room. The white tiled floor that was probably once sterile was now filled with cracks and layered with a grey-green tone. Boring cupboards lined the walls, their sooty glass doors occasionally giving hint to a bandage or bottle of some medicine. The ceiling was covered in a damp, speckled black mould. Water was leaking from above, and the occasional splat of a droplet meeting the tiles could be heard. The low drone of a generator could also be made out from a door across from me. Old surgical lamps lit the room awkwardly, casting elongated shadows on the walls. She introduced herself as Dr. Tabby. She said she found me passed out under the bridge, suffering from chronic blood loss. She also said some weird jargon, but what I got was my cracked rib had punctured my aorta, but somehow the water in my blood had pooled to keep at least some of the blood flowing around my body. And if it weren't for that, I would most likely be dead. She also told me that I was in her underground doctor surgery. She wanted to help people who couldn't afford the extortionate prices of healthcare and had started in this old dentist surgery. Anyway, I found myself sitting here, bandages wrapped tightly around my chest and forearms. Time skip. Like, a few months later. Part 2. I spent 2 weeks in her clinic recovering, and by the time I left, I saw the damp, mouldy walls completely differently. My mind had drawn them into faces and images. A monochrome sunset here. An old grandmother in her grey-green shawl hobbling there. The occasional drop of water running down her tired form. Anyways, as you can tell, I made it out, and am still alive. Much to the disappointment of those thugs, I'm sure. Emerging from the clinic, I found myself in a tight, cluttered back street. To the right of me were back doors of 20 or so restaurants. Back doors of 20 or so restaurants lined the street. Ahead of me, a head always popping out from one, putting some rubbish in a bin or retrieving some crates of drinks. To my left was some dark-looking shop. The windows were tinted, and minimal light could be seen from inside. Finally, I had a chance to myself. It was like I had been watching the cutscene of a game up until now. And now, up until this point, and now, I could actually control my character. I had no possessions besides the kimono I was wearing, and the katana on my back. Mobile phones had not been used for a long time. Everyone just relied on their cybernetic implants. But being from the village, I didn't have one. Neither did I have any money, or anyone. I felt so alone. There was no one else for me. I had been stripped and thrown into a dark pit with no light. I didn't feel happy or sad, just empty. I wandered aimlessly for several weeks, eating anything I could find, showering with the leftover time people left in their public showers. God, I savoured those few seconds of clean water, each one returning me to normalcy, at least in part. Right. That's what I've written so far. Now, what am I going to write next? After I left the surgery, I found my way back to the harbour. It wasn't far. A 20 or so minute walk down the cramped back streets. And there, I spent most of my time. Sitting by the water, staring out at the ships coming in to dock or setting sail for their long journeys. After about a week, that I went. Oh, I noticed that my Fingernails. This is worded weirdly. Okay, we continue. Had grown rather long. With no other way to cut them. I drew my katana. And to my what word should I use? Let's find synonym. Dismay synonym. Only to find it had been broken. Snapped about 2/3 of the way up the blade. I was already filled. Wait. Already broken myself. Already broken myself. There was no lower I could go. The sadness and pain that the sadness and pain that had come from the last 2 months was so inescapable that anything else that went wrong had no effect on me. So I drew that broken blade. A metaphor for myself. And proceeded to slowly cut my nails with the blade right down at the hilt. Down at the hilt. As the weeks progress, my life rest. Not much changed. My days filled with emptiness. My hours filled with emptiness turned into weeks. No, into days and weeks. The only record. The only way I marked time was by the days I cut my nails. These were the fingernail clipping weeks. Right. I shall read the whole thing to you again. I spent 2 weeks in her clinic, recovering, and by the time I left, I saw the damp, mouldy walls completely differently. My mind had drawn them into faces and images. A monochrome sunset here, an old grandmother in her grey-green shawl hobbling there, the occasional drop of water running down her tired form. Anyways, as you can tell, I made it out and am still alive, much to the disappointment of those thugs, I'm sure. Emerging from the clinic, I found myself in a tight cluttered back street. To the right of me were the back doors of 20 or so restaurants lining the street. A head always popping out from one, putting some rubbish in a bin or retrieving some crates of drinks. To my left was some dark-looking shop. The windows were tinted, and minimal light could be seen from inside. Finally, I had a chance to myself. It was like I had been watching the cutscene of a game up until this point, and now I could actually control my character. I had no possessions, besides the kimono I was wearing and the katana on my back. Mobile phones had not been used for a long time. Everyone just relied on their cybernetic implants. But being from the village, I didn't have one. Neither did I have any money, or anyone. I felt so alone. There was no one else for me. I had been stripped and thrown into a dark pit with no light. I didn't feel happy or sad, just empty. I wandered aimlessly for several weeks, eating anything I could find, showering with the leftover time people left in their public showers. God, I savoured those few seconds of clean water, each one returning me to normalcy, at least in part. After I left the surgery, I found my way back to the harbour. It wasn't far, a 20-minute walk or so, down the cramped back streets. And there, I spent most of my time sitting by the water, staring out at the ships coming into dock or setting sail for their long journeys. After about a week of that, I noticed that my fingernails had grown rather long, and with no other way to cut them, I drew my katana, only to find it had been broken, snapped about 2/3 of the way up the blade. Already broken myself, there was no lower I could go. The sadness and pain that had come from the last 2 months was so inescapable that anything else that went wrong had no effect on me. So, I drew that broken blade, a metaphor for myself, and proceeded to slowly cut my nails with the blade, right down at the hilt. As the weeks progressed, not much changed. My hours, filled with emptiness, turned into days and weeks. The only way I marked time was by the days I cut my nails. These were the fingernail clipping weeks. Hog. Hog. That's my story, my lawness. I've done part 2. Nice. They're not going to be particularly long, but they're not meant to be particularly long. I also had an idea of something I could do. I go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Oh, that doesn't work. I go like this. I go like this. I go like this. And go like this. Nice. Oh. Oh. We're gonna see if this works. Aha. I've got it. Fog. Right. So, what do I want to do? Oh, I'll turn the music up again. Right. Now, I don't want my stream to be only half an hour long, so I'm going to do some drawage. Let us go like this. Wait. There. Hog. Oh. Wait. Oh no. Oh no, wait. It resized, no. I don't know why it resized again. Stop resizing. There we go. Boom. Oh, magic. Right. Let us continue. And do you know what I'm gonna draw? Your mum. Nope. I'm not drawing your mum. I'm gonna be drawing. If it shows up. Oh, that's why it's... I'm gonna be drawing match. Yes, that is correct. Match. Oh my. Right, let's... I gotta decide how big the city's gonna be. Because obviously I don't want to... Holy... I made this a little bit big, I think. We'll see, we'll see. I think it's 10,000, no, I think it's 20,000 pixels by 20,000. I wanted it to be big in case we want to expand. Oops, sorry. What if I... Okay, so we're going to put the water... like here, maybe? Right, let's make that a little bit bigger, because it is the water. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Nice. Right, this is the water here. Over here. Holy fuck, dude. I made it so small. So big. Right. This is good though, this is good. Wait, I think I'm just gonna change my brush. That's a bit better. Okie dokie. I also need to try and keep my mic, because my mic is up from the other end of my desk from my tablet. There we go. So this goes in like this. Oh. It's not very straight. Wait, I should turn... Wait, smoothing's already up. That's an L. This is one downside of drawing on a slanted tablet. It's so hard to get straight lines, but I don't want the line to be like perfectly straight. I want it to be like kind of straight. Eraser. Let's make that a bit bigger. There we go. Fixage. Right. So we go like this. And then I realized I was drawing on the background and should probably put it on a new layer. Lol. It's fine. Right. I'm going to draw this small as well. There we go. In the middle-ish. Right. I should probably disable smoothing for this actually, because you can't get the precision. Here. There are some steps built in. Oh, forgot to do on a new layer. It's fine. Okay, smaller. Let's go down. Nice. Right, there's a bunch of buildings here. These ones are all like shops. And they have like these sign things outside. Looks like a battery, doesn't it? Boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I guess you can have like the occasional sides. I can have the occasional side street. After only 2, there's an occasional side street. Doesn't seem very occasional to me. Over here, there's a bridge. Right. And next to the bridge, there's an alley. And if I zoom in here, there is pavement that comes up here. Nice. Right, there's gonna be a oh, that's a bit small. Oh. Huh? Oh. Let's see. Here there's a smaller shop. And a big one. I'm not sure the best way to switch it up and make it look different. Here there can be a big one on the end there. Oh, we'll go here. This seems really entertaining for you. I'm not gonna lie. No, if you like maps, then you'll like this. I have to go into the background and then draw on that. There we go. Biggerized, nice. I might even get rid of pressure sensitivity. It's a little bit annoying when doing this. Look how big this is though. Holy crap. That's what she said. Huh? Only say so nest here. Right, this goes there, and then actually this is gonna come out here. I know how far it comes out for. Zoomage. Zoomage. Nice. Okay, that's a bit far. Oh, I didn't realize you could rub out on a white background on the background layer and it not rub out the thingy. I guess that's what locking it does. You learn something new every day. I'm a pro Photoshopper. I literally have been using Photoshop for like 7 years as well. I never knew that. Nice. Look how big this is. Holy crap. That's so cool. You got this bridge coming across. Along here is big warehouses. Like big warehouses. One big warehouse here, and there's actually a factory here. Or you know, one of those like old factory looking industrial buildings? Oops. And then this goes there. And it's got like, you know, the zigzag roof. Zigzag. Don't know if this is what a zigzag roof actually looks like from above. Let's hope it is. Oh. Wait, I just realized I just gotta go like this, right? And then we go in, 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 ooh. In, 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 in. Nice. Now all I gotta do is rub out these bits. Smallerize the rubber. Wait, does the rubber have smoothing? No. Oh, like it did for a second. Oh, I just realized something. Pog. Right. I'm gonna have to do some correction on this, but just because the corners look a bit weird. Go there. Boom. Brush. Wait, I think I just rub these out mostly. Oh, oh, that was a large jump. I feel like this, if you zoomed in and you accidentally shift scroll does like big jumps. You're just lost. You're just gone. You're stuck in the abyss now. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Big factory. Hog. Nice. Well, at least I've got that started now, right? We can continue that on every law stream. When I do a law stream, I'll read for a bit. Hopefully I'll have time to write a bit more, so it's a bit more prepared. And then, so I'll read for like 10 minutes. And then I'll draw. Hog. Anyways. That is pretty much everything, I think. Nice. Maximize compatibility. Yep. Zoom out on my horrendously huge map drawing image thingy. Oh wait, hang on. I'm just gonna go back here. So just so you have an idea, the bridge where I got beat up under was here. This area. This area here. And then here. And then the area that the thingy was in was kind of like maybe like over here somewhere. Maybe a bit further. Maybe, yeah, maybe about there. You see, so I zigzag up the streets here. And the bit where when I found out about the katana was here. When I sat on the harbour, I spend most of my time here. Right there. Nice. Anyways. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Yeah. Right, let's go back there. Nice. I just remembered something and so I had to write something. Because it's something that I'm doing. Oh my god, my alarm went off. My alarm went off and it gave me a heart attack. Oh my goodness. Anyways, thank you very much for coming out to watch. I'm gonna go do more stuff now. There's some stuff that I'm doing that's important. You'll probably guess what it is. It's secret, you know? Oh. Anyways. Maybe you can't guess what it is, who knows? Anyways, I will be back probably on Monday, maybe on Monday for an Elden Ring stream. Elden Ring is big. I was looking at how many bosses there are. I've defeated like 5 of them and there's like 200. This is going to be a long game. A very long game. So, anyways, once again, thank you. And bye-bye. Mwah.